giving a discount to a senior citizen. It doesn't make a differentiation between online and purchase
Yes, Mr.
over
Chair.
the counter. Shouldn't you pursue penal
Bago tayo magpatuloy, huwag kalimutang mag-subscribe sa aking channel. Thank you sa pag-click ng aking video. Good day po sa lahat ng mga nanonood. Sa mga bagong viewers at napadaan lang, by the way, I'm Tita Eda. Welcome to my channel. Ang channel na maghahatid sa iyo ng dagdag kaalaman tungkol sa government services, bagong mga balita at informative videos na galing sa legit na resources. Mag-subscribe na para updated ka.
To online purchases impact the accessibility of perks for senior citizens? Are there steps being undertaken to ensure that seniors, when they purchase online, enjoy the benefits granted by law?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Mr. Chair, in 2022, a joint memorandum circular JMC 22-01 was issued by DTI, DSWD, NCSC, NCDA, DOH, DILG, BIR to ensure that the online purchases of senior citizens are respected as regards the mandated discounts. In this JMC 22-01, Mr. Chair, all complaints shall be referred to the OSCA or the PIDAW, OSCA for senior citizens, PIDAW for persons with disabilities. And in case the national agencies would receive complaints also, we would refer them to the OSCA or PIDAW for mediation. This is what the JMC provides, Mr. Chair.
Okay.
Basta mo na lang binitiwan. Ano yung mga reklamo?
Mr. Chair, usually it's the non-grant of the 20% discount.
Online?
Yes, Mr. Chair. They are.
So I cannot see any ano do you call that, push in Shopee and Lazada. So I can see that in PAL, Cebu Pacific, but not in Lazada or Shopee.
Yes, Mr. Chair. If I remember correctly, during the technical working group for the JMC, the platforms manifested that they requested for time, at least I think it's about a year, so that they can modify their online platforms to have the button that you mentioned, Mr. Chair, for the discounts, but I'm not sure if they complied with that or if they made good on that representation, Mr. Chair.
How much now is online of total trade?
I'll have to get back to you on that, Mr. Chair.
The total is 1.2 trillion. How much of that will be by senior citizen? So how can they get a VAT exempt if the sellers in online are not VAT registered? How do they get a VAT exemption if they're not VAT registered?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. For the question, Mr. Chair, I would have to refer to the DSWD, considering that
Mas lalo wala silang kapasidad.
as in the JMC, Mr. Chair, it specifically states that any issue as
Is there any penal provision? Was there penal provision for not giving a discount to a senior citizen? It doesn't make a differentiation between online and purchase
yes, Mr.
over
Chair.
the counter? Shouldn't you pursue penal?
If I remember correctly, Mr. Chair, RA 9994 provides up to 6 years imprisonment and up to 200,000.
Sino makukulong sa Shopee?
It would, based on our laws, Mr. Chair, it would be the
Sino makukulong sa Lazada? Kasi most of them are not registered with DIR. Goods over digital are all not BAT registered.
Yes, Mr. Chair. I would have to defer, Mr. Chair, to the DSWD as stated in our
Is BIR here?
memorandum circular.
Walang BIR ngayon dito. Anyway, so you, BIR?
Your Honor. Here,
Yes,
Your
sir.
Honor.
Sino to?
Attorney Ron Michael Uy from the Legal Division of the BIR, Your Honor.
Yeah, how do you answer that?
Your Honor, as to the VAT exemption, the unregistered,
Under online.
Your Honor, considering that the sellers in Lazada, I think Lazada itself is not the seller, but just a platform.
As I say, I'm after the guys who are not, they are withholding agents, right?
Yes, Your Honor. Your Honor, as to the registration of the sellers there, we have examiners working on the field to make sure that the sellers who...
Can we put a class action against all of these guys for not giving VAT exemption? And there's so many laws, so I can count the number of laws. In short, because they are online and therefore that doesn't exempt them from not giving a discount to PWD and senior citizens and solo parents. I think because that aspect, we've been under that aspect of recovering the VAT, yung non-collection of VAT, but the non-giving of VAT exemptions.
Your Honor, I believe, Your Honor,
Can you pursue that?
Yes, Your Honor, I will raise it to the...
Can you tell DEPCOM Rosario to please look into that?
Yes, Your Honor, I will inform her.
So you're not doing anything. At least I can say that for now.
Your Honor, may I be given the chance to inquire with the Operations Division on this, Your Honor?
Can you make a full report on online platforms and the sellers there?
Yes, Your Honor.
Pero di ba meron na kayong omnibus that all of them are withholding agents?
Yes, Your Honor.
What RMC is that?
I'll just check, Your Honor, the exact number.
But there's an RMC that says
Yes,
that
Your Honor.
everybody who sells online goods over digital are all VAT registered.
Yes, Your Honor. I will just have to find the exact RMG, Your Honor. I will
Anyway,
get...
thank you.
Mr. Chair, may I be recognized?
Yes, sir. We recognize.
Gotcha. Go ahead.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Gusto ko lang sanang i-clarify muli. Pwede po ba talagang exempt ang pag-apply ng senior citizen discount at PW discount kapag ang isang bagay ay naka-promo na? Kung oo po ito, ano pong conditions ang dapat gawin ng isang establishment para magawa po ito? At pangalawa po, bakit po kapag online booking, wala pong opsyon ng application ng senior citizen at DPW discount? Kung sakali po na nag-online booking at hindi ma-applied, maaari po bang ma-claim ang discount in person? Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Well, mali yung batas natin. So we need to revise that. You're just going by Immanuel Kant, the universality. If it's universal, and then if there's a special treatment, and then it should be applied to the universal. In short, if you have a 30% promo, then it's good for everyone. And therefore, regardless of whether you're dying or not. But since we want to favor the dying, then we should give a 20% discount. That should be the way to do it. So we need to change the law. Now, there should not be a choice whether the 30 is higher than the 20, and therefore they can make a choice. But the 30 is available to all, whether living or dead, whether living or dying. I mean, it is philosophy. Under all the social philosophy I learned in my whole college life, that particular choice should not be there at all. Binibigyan mo lahat ng buhay ng 30. Tapos pwede pala tumamili ng 20. Eh, malapit na mamatay. Ay, precisely. I think that's the way to write it. Ang problema, we wrote it differently. Anyway,
Your Honor, if I may.
we need remedial measure. Yes.
Your Honor, I'm Deputy Canay from the Quezon City Persons with Disability Affairs Office. Also the President of the NCR League of PIDAO. If I may, Your Honor,
Yes.
for this year, Your Honor, naka-receive po kami ng 15 complaints. Ang complaints po ng mga persons with disability ay erroneous computation po ng mga establishment on the 20% discount and the VAT exemption. We also receive po sa online complaints na hindi nga po sila na bibigyan ng discount. We also receive a complaints po from a patient sa St. Luke's, a cancer patient who just diagnosed 7 days after she received her PWD ID, but hindi po siya nag-grant ng discount as well. Also po sa dessert, the person with disability bought 8 inches of chocolate roll cake to get the 20% discount for his own consumption, pero hindi rin po nabigyan ng discount. So those are
Can you give us the full documentation of all those complaints?
Yes, sir. Yes,
The
Your
entire
Honor.
file?
Yes, Your
And we
Honor.
will go after them one by one.
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. Now you can.
Thank you.
Mr. Chair,
Yes,
hindi pa
Plato.
thank you. Yung di pa nasasagot yung pangalawa, Mr. Chair.
Ano yun?
Tanong ko, kapag online booking po ba, wala pong option ang application ng senior
Sa Cebu
citizen?
Pacific meron at saka sa PAL.
Pwede i-claim po ito pag online booking hindi applied. Maaari po bang i-claim ang discount in person there?
Pal meron ba? Alam ko
PAL
Cebu
meron,
Pacific lang.
meron kang pipindutin na button.
Ayaw, para dapat they should incorporate that in the system sana.
Kasi hingin yung birthday mo eh.
Including your ID number.
Anyway, may I recognize, of course, the representative of the PWDs, but very able, very intelligent, the daughter of one of the most illustrious, the one-man Congress of President Marcos before, Congresswoman Isabel Maria J. Zamora of the Long District of San Juan. We had a long meeting yesterday for preparation for this. The answer there, I know for PAL and Cebu Pacific, yes. So they are compliant.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
So it can be done.
Cebu Pacific, okay.
Salamat. Thank you.
So you can continue.
Okay. To the DTI, the ILG, the League of Cities and Municipalities, and the Liga ng OSCA Heads, do you have data on the number and status of all complaints filed against violation of the provision of discounts and VAT exemptions? How many are resolved, pending, and with no action? First, we call on the DTI.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. It was recently announced in the media, Mr. Chair, that we received about 139 complaints. But all these complaints, Mr. Chair, we refer them to the NCSC. We do not handle the complaints, but we accept them because of the no wrong door policy of the DTI. We refer them and then we follow up for the complainant, Mr. Chair.
Thank you.
ILG.
How about the ILG? May the ILG po taas sa atin?
Yes po, present po, Your Honor. For the DLG, likewise po, we don't have data on those kinds of complaints because those are redirected directly po to the NCSC. Hindi po siya dumadating sa...
Can you make it as a basis for SGLG? We were providing them with any rewards, the implementation of all these special privileges, special care for PWD citizens, as one of the basic parameters for granting them an SGLG? Can I make that request?
Yes, that recommendation po is very much viable.
We
So in
would,
short, kung may reklamo sa kanila, sa isang, like Pulangi, they got an SGLG. I don't know how they perform with respect to the way they treat their PWDs. And therefore, if there's an allegation or a complaint and it was not disposed of, then we'll bigyan ng SGLG.
Yes, Your Honor. We will have to meet with...
That's the way. We should have a carrot and stick approach to all these laws.
Yes po, Your Honor.
Thank you. So
At present,
since you don't accept complaints, no?
yes po. Unfortunately, those kinds of complaints po don't directly go to us in the department. But we can raise po and consider that as an indicator, but we would have to meet po with the NCSC. Thus, the SGLG at present po is managed by the Council of Good Local Governance. So, mag-meeting pa po with regards to the proposed indicator.
Okay, thank you.
If sa tingin mo, natulungan ka ng video ko na ito, nakasave ka sa oras mo, you can click yung thanks button at any amount ay malaking help sa pag-grow ng channel ko. Yun lang po muna ang aking update. Sana ay nakatulong na dagdag kaalaman ang aking shinare today. Ang goal ng aking channel ay mag-create ng awareness. Kung ganitong mga topic ang gusto mo, panoorin mo ang mga videos ko na ito. Thanks for watching! Kung may kapamilya, kaibigan o kakilala sa tingin mo ay magiging interesado sa video, please share or tag sila sa comment section. At syempre, if nagustuhan mo ang video, i-like mo na ito at subscribe ka na din. As always, feel free to write your questions, comments, and opinions respectfully. And continue to be a blessing and stay safe!